So I came across this post from Nate Silver of this study that was conducted by Cooperative Election Study from 2022. Okay, 2022. And I thought it was pretty interesting. And I don't think it's interesting because I'm like necessarily shocked by it, because honestly, it's kind of what I expected to see. But it is still pretty interesting, and I'm not going to bury the lead today. I thought about doing that because I've got some clips that I want to show you guys as well, but I'm not going to bury the lead. So here it is, right there on your screen. So what you have here, as you can see there on your screen, it says higher self-reported mental health correlates with conservative political views. So if you look here on the chart, obviously you can see liberals, only 20% of them let the people at the study know that their mental health was excellent, while conservatives, a little over 50%, 51%, said the same thing. But 45% said their mental health was poor, while only 20% of conservatives said the same thing. And you know, I found it quite interesting. Obviously, moderates are moderate, somewhere in the middle. But you see the stark contrast here between the two groups. And honestly, with all of these polls, what we've always found is that they're a little skewed towards Democrats, right? Just about if the study doesn't or the poll doesn't directly come from, you know, Atlas Intel or Rasmussen or the Trafalgar Group, or I believe there was like one other one. There was like one other one I'm forgetting about. But obviously, if it doesn't come from one of them, you know, you take it with a little grain of salt, because they're typically skewed Democrat somehow, some kind of way. I'm not saying that they do it on purpose, but somehow it always manages to play out that these studies or polls are skewed towards Democrats. So I feel like the numbers for conservatives are quite a bit better than 50%. I have a hard time believing that only 50% said that their mental health was excellent, but maybe I'm wrong. You guys can let me know how you feel about that in the comments. But when you scroll just through the internet, the interwebs, as I have been doing on X, you find that you're not really shocked. You're not really shocked by this. And I want to show a couple of clips for you guys of some liberals absolutely losing their minds. Check it out.
This is the part that I love.
That's why you're mad.
You're a mag.
Yeah.
You're a mag.
I'm happy.
You're a mag. You're a mag. You're a mag.
Don't touch me.
Hey, don't touch me.
You touch me.
Don't get away from me.
You
get away from me. Get away from me. You get away from me.
Belly bump me. You're in my personal space.
You get away from me.
Belly bump me.
You are following me around. You are following me. I will call the police on you.
Look at this guy.
I will call the police on you, you freak.
Notice how allegedly he belly bumped him first, but then wanted to get loud to try to draw attention to the entire situation and make the other guy the mag seem as the aggressor in the situation. Pretty wild how that works. Now, in this other clip, this woman was apparently triggered by a Trump sign. Check it out.
Campus, she's going nuts with the Trump sign. With the Trump sign. She doesn't like the Trump sign.
Like, bro, why? What is your purpose? What are you achieving by screaming at the top of your lungs? What are you achieving by that? You know, like, this is what I mean when I say I'm not surprised that most liberals report terrible mental health. You know, these folks, man. Here's the next one.
They're just going round and round and round.
To give you guys a little bit of context here, these folks, I guess, are angry that Trump won. They're angry about the election results. Yeah. Just so you guys know what's going on here. You're screaming at the ocean because you lost? Maybe that's part of the reason why you lost, okay? But, you know, one of the things that liberals also do is they lie to themselves. And you'll understand what I mean when you watch this next clip. Check it out.
I'm texting with a friend. And we're talking about when we're gonna have to lay our bodies on the line. And I see myself linked with her arm in arm, waiting for them to kill us. It's not an if, it's a when.
See ourselves arm to arm, waiting for them to off us. It's not an if, it's a when. If there's anybody that's going to be harmed by one side or the other side, it's conservatives being harmed by liberals. I mean, we have seen that time and time again. The only instance of that liberals have of conservatives being violent in any way, shape, or form is the instance that they always bring up, even though that happened like, what, 6 years ago now, 5 years ago now? It's J6. That's all they have. That's it. But we have thousands upon thousands of instances. Look at what's happening in LA right now with the whole ICE agents and them throwing bricks at ICE agents' vehicles, destroying things, attempting to assault ICE agents. Now, if that were conservatives, that'd be all over the news. Every Democrat in Congress would be talking about it, denouncing it, blah, blah, blah. But all Democrats in Congress are doing is being silent on it. Look what happened with the Tesla vehicles. Innocent folks, a lot of them liberals, right? Because they love their electric cars, being assaulted simply because of the car that they drive. There were so many instances. I think I made like 2 whole videos on just instances of people destroying Teslas. A couple of them, they were assaulting the driver. Like, what? Stuff is crazy. But we're the violent ones. We're the ones that are going to pine box people. Right. You know, man, these folks, man, check out the next clip.
I am experiencing this unfamiliar feeling, and I wondered if anyone else has been feeling this way. So I'm at the dog park, and I feel so mistrustful. Like, I don't know who's on my side and who's on the other side. I mean, I know we're gonna start wearing the blue bracelets, and I think that will help. But like, does anyone else feel that? I just have this fundamental mistrust. Like, I'm just looking at everyone going, are you part of why this happens? Are you a safe person? Like, I can only imagine how the marginalized communities are feeling right now. And I also don't want people to be looking at me thinking, oh, white woman, she definitely voted for him. Like, it's a very unsettling feeling. Is anyone else experiencing that?
Unsettling, but she's sitting there and nobody is messing with her. Right. You see what I mean? When I say they make up stuff in their head, just make it up. Oh, I feel so unsafe around here. Meanwhile, everybody's just walking around minding their own business, and she's the one trying to be in everybody else's business. You showed me all of these videos and all of these instances of conservatives going after liberals. Please do. I will wait. I'll wait. We don't care. Like, I mean, we think, never mind. I'm going to be nice. We don't really care that much that you voted for Kamala. We're not going to go destroy the sign in your yard or try to run it over with our cars, because we've seen those types of videos. As a matter of fact, I think I posted one in a YouTube short. By the way, if you don't watch my YouTube shorts, definitely check those out. There's a lot of good clips in those that I don't always put into these videos. Okay, so if you don't watch my YouTube shorts, you're missing out on a lot. All right, you're missing out on a lot. But we don't assault you. We don't yell at you. We don't try to take your Kamala sign out of your yard. We don't we don't do any of that stuff. We don't burn your buildings down because you voted for Kamala. Like, come on, bro, this stuff is silly. But she's sitting over here saying, I feel so uneasy because, you know, I don't know who's on whose side. What? there aren't any sides. We're all Americans. We're all in the same boat. Yeah, we might think differently, but we aren't on different sides. If there was a war that broke out today, do you think Russia would be like, well, you know, I'm only going after conservatives, or I'm only going after liberals? No, we're all Americans. They're going after all of us. Like, come on now. What are we talking about here? But that's the mindset of these folks. Here's the last clip I want to show you guys today. Check it out.
We don't have to. Hey.
Break my heart.
Why do you get so emotional though? Stop. Like, let's just have a conversation.
We need to weed out our political affiliation.
Ma'am.
It's free speech.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Oh, we're talking. It's good. All good.
You want to give your thoughts? It's just a U.S. flag with the hunter stuff. It's a hunter's hat. It's no political. I promise.
It looks political.
It's not political. I promise. This is just a brand.
Why are you wearing it then?
Because it's cold.
So it's Cabela's. You never heard of Cabela's?
Oh yes, I've heard.
Yeah. So like this.
I've also seen the flag used in ways that's very disrespectful.
Okay.
And my parents were both in World War II.
I can see that.
I think it's a symbol, and I think that you're trying to make a statement.
I promise you, I'm not. Honestly, I got this as a gift.
Oh, honey.
I promise you.
You're making a statement because you have the American flag on your hat? Right. See, these people hate America, boy, I tell you.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Let me see what's even on here.
You're so innocent.
Yeah, I mean, it's got geese and elk. I mean, this is what Oregon's about. It's kind of like an Oregonian thing. You don't like that?
You're so innocent.
Oh,
Give me a break.
Hold on.
You act like
Give me a break.
you act like I have Trump's face on here or something. This is just a hunting thing.
You're so innocent, honey. Come on, give me a break. Pretend I'm your mama.
I know.
Pretend I'm your mama.
Okay, I will. My mom died last year, so I would love that.
I am so sorry. That's
You really
a
think
story too.
You really think this is like I'm trying to like be malice out here?
Tell
Like
me what you think of Elon
like
Musk.
I have bad intentions with this hat?
No, tell me what you. I think Elon Musk has bad intentions.
We can't talk about Elon until
and
we
you
get
just
over this
said that.
because you're like thinking
you
I'm out here
just
trying
said
to.
Elon Musk has
This is
bad
just-
intentions. Thank
No, he didn't. He said, you think I have bad intentions because of the hat.
you. I totally agree.
You-
Have a great day.
You know what? Elon Musk should be president in 2028. What do you think about that?
I think that Elon Musk has no skills and no ability.
Well, he's the richest man in the world, so he's got some skills, right?
He cheats, he lies, he steals, and he bought a presidency. He has done nothing original other than to create things off of other people's ideas.
You think that Elon Musk is
Honey,
Tesla and
you
and
are
SpaceX?
clear
Hold on,
as
we don't
mud.
we don't
Oh,
we don't have to. Hey.
Break my heart.
Why
Break my
do you
heart.
get so emotional though? Stop.
You
Like, let's
think-
just have a
hold on,
conversation.
just-
I want to hear what you think, man.
Hold on. I have a. I got
Hey, ma'am.
Oh, your mama died last year.
Ma'am,
Sorry.
Ma'am, it's okay.
Have a good day.
Listen, ma'am, if you're that upset
Don't
though,
call me ma'am.
okay,
Don't call me ma'am.
Sir?
Call me sweetheart.
sweetheart. Okay, whatever you want to be called. Whatever you want to be called. Why are you so upset? Why are you letting politics get you so upset? Like, don't you see that we're just human beings? Seriously. You think completely different from me. I don't think ill of you. You've treated me so disrespectfully right here, and I still don't think less of you.
Don't point your finger.
I'm
in
sorry,
My
I
face.
didn't mean to. I didn't
You
mean to do
did
that.
certainly mean that.
No, I didn't mean that in a
because you want
disrespectful way.
Trump. You want Elon Musk Trump to
So
be
just
the
because I
president.
have certain political beliefs,
You
you
are-
think you're going to treat me like that? Is what you're
Yes,
saying? Okay,
yes.
that's insane to me.
It is insane. Shout out to the David Medina. Shout out to him. So yeah, you see how miserable these folks are, man? How miserable. And I love the way he handled it. Because he definitely handled it a lot better than I would. That's for sure. That's for sure. I'm sorry, but I'm not the one. I am not the one, okay? She would have got an earful. She would have got a whole earful from me. Boy, I would have not been that nice. I'm sorry. Say what you want about that, but every little bit of BS she would have spit at me, I would have thrown it right back at her. But yeah, man, I'm not surprised by that study there at the beginning from that was posted from Nate Silver. Shout out to Nate Silver as well, because as you can see, these folks, man, they live some miserable lives, bro. Why do you care that he has a American flag on his hat? Like all of a sudden, that's just a Republican thing. Shouldn't that be an American thing? It says a lot that she thinks that the American flag represents the Republican Party. It says a lot about the Democrat Party, doesn't it? So she kind of told on herself, or told on her entire party, by getting angry on an American flag on a hat. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, y'all let me know what you thought about this one in the comments. Thanks for tuning in as always. Make sure you guys hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.